Life for all to see. Just be you and I'll be me. You're a Happ star. No matter who you are. Life for all to see. Just be you and I'll be me. Featured on HappsStars and dropping those bars. Happs is where you can view Carrie Long live interviewing you. Featured on HappsStars and dropping those bars. Happs is where you can view Carrie Long live interviewing you. You're a Happ star, no matter who you are. Life for all to see. Just be you and I'll be me. You're a Happ star, no matter who you are. Life for all to see. Just be you and I'll be me. Singing melodies, check out that creativity. Sports for the blind, you know it's time. Singing melodies, check out that creativity. Sports for the blind, you know it's time. You're a Happ star, no matter who you are. Life for all to see. Just be you and I'll be me. You're a Happ star, no matter who you are. Life for all to see. Just be you and I'll be me. You're a Happ star. Featured on HappsStars, showcasing who you are. Happs is where you can view Carrie Long live in the crew. You're a Happ star, no matter who you are. Life for all to see. Just be you and I'll be me. Featured on HappsStars.
Hello guys! How is everyone doing? Welcome to HappsStars Season 3. Let me know if I'm a little hot for you guys, because I sound a little bit warm, but let me know. Hi David Dunn, hi Lindsay, hi Trev. Yes, a fancy new intro. Hello Jay, everybody who's joining. It's wonderful to see you guys. So, as you guys know, thank you for the super heart, David Dunn. And hello, Al Sanchez, one of our HappsStars alum. So as you guys know, you're always hot. Thanks, Eric. As you guys know, we have an incredible new co-host for season 3, always ready to shake things up here in HappsStars. So without further ado, I would love my brand new co-host to come on screen. And HappsStars is back. You know it, my friend. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
It is wonderful
and welcome
to see you.
to HappsStars. How are you?
I'm doing delightful. How are you?
Well, I'm finding a frog hair split 3 ways.
You look finer than fog hair. I'm just gonna stop. You look fine. All right, you got your hair
Carrie
did.
Long?
It's
How
looking
are you
nice.
doing?
Did he just boot up?
How are you doing?
Exactly. Yes, he was just kind of
Yeah.
getting his way there.
Do you see that?
Hello, Carrie Vernon. Hello. So, guys,
Can you hear me, Carrie?
I can hear you beautifully. Can you hear me?
How are you doing tonight, my dear? Are you excited for season 3 of HappsStars?
You don't even know. All day I've just been like,
Dude.
you're a Happ star.
How are you doing?
All
I'm
the time.
doing good. I'm excited.
All day. Hi,
I'm excited.
Been super excited, and really, really pumped to be back because we did take a couple weeks off. So before we bring on our guest, I would just like to say a humongous thank you. Thank you for the Got Talent Award, Michael. You are too kind to us. So glad you know the. Wording is really hard. I'm so glad that you love the new intro. And I also want to say a huge thanks to the amazing Joseph Burkhardt because this is going to be an epic 10 weeks, guys. I can just tell. So he jumped on board totally, all in, has been, really a part of, figuring out who we're going to have on and what's going to work best and stuff for the show. So really a great guy. I'm really excited. So thank you so much for joining us here on HappsStars.
Girl, the honor is all mine. And I
Well
want to say
then,
hi to Peter Bittner. Peter Bittner calling Peter Bittner. Peter Bittner. Sorry.
hey Peter,
Hey, Peter. Sorry.
hey Peter. It's I can't. I'm not going to say it. It's too inappropriate. Okay, so good to see you, Peter. So great to see you, Pablo, with the LOL award. Love it. Looking sharp, isn't he though? So I just also wanted to say a huge thank you, not only to Joseph, but to Sports for the Blind. His name is Troy, but goes by Sports for the Blind because he is the president of an organization called Sports for the Blind. So he's representing the whole community with that name, and man, has he been incredible behind the scenes. So huge shout out to him. And then the last shout out to Foamy Homie for making an incredible new intro and new song as well as a logo. So yeah, huge shout out to him. Now that all the shout outs are shouted out,
Yeah.
would you like to introduce our guest?
I would be honored. And it's really interesting because this guest it's funny that we scheduled him for season 1 of episode 3 because just a couple of weeks ago he and I shared the screen together on another show here on Happs, and we were talking about the beauty of art as a healer, and it's pretty cool, and we got to know each other pretty much through that discussion. First time meeting Bryan, but we have none other than the musician, singer, songwriter himself, Mr. Bryan Ramirez. Coming up, where's he at? Is he here? Oh my gosh, he's here. What's up, dude?
Hey. Thank you so much for having
Hello.
me over here on HappsStars. First, to kick off the season, it's an honor. Thank you so much for inviting me on here, Kerry, Joseph, and at Troy, Sports for the Blind. I
Man,
just.
you are a sexy beast, aren't you?
I know, right? I'm like, how am I
Wow.
supposed to? What do I do over here? Just
That's just
stare?
too much masculinity in one frame.
There's a lot of masculinity.
Jesus.
Thank you, Mark. We're on a roll. Yeah, so get ready to swoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Too late. Too late. Way too late for
because
that.
it is swoon worthy.
I love you guys.
So real quick, I also wanted to give a shout out to Pablo for helping out last minute and making our intro run smoothly. So that being said, Bryan, seriously, so excited to have you on here. What a perfect person to have on for the first episode of the season. You know what I mean? Not new to Haps, but newish. You're kind of fresh meat still, and but you're getting those views. You're building your following. Everybody loves hearing you. This guy does a little bit of everything. I'm going to leave it to him to tell you a little bit about what he does. But just so honored that you chose to accept the invite and be on, and we're really excited to hear what you've got to play for us and a little bit more, behind the scenes of what's going on, in your brain and what's going on in your life. So should be really fun tonight, you guys. So thank you for tuning in, all of you guys in the audience, and welcome. Why don't you say hi to everybody?
Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, I do feel like fresh meat over here. Thank you. And pointing out how also not only new, but like how supportive everyone has been here. So, it just means so much to me that everyone who I run into is just so kind. And also, there's so many fellow artists on here. Like Joseph was saying before, it's amazing to have this culture where it's collaborative. It's like you could share every one of your stories and all those feelings that you got here. So I'm seeing so many familiar names in the chat between Ella, Lindsay, and Jeremy, and I just want to say thank you so much, guys. And
Wow, Llama Stay Award. Stop the presses.
Yes,
Holy crikey.
making it rain.
Wow.
One of us is gonna
Oh,
have to do the Lamaste. I always let people know that if they throw the Lamaste award, I will always honor it. Two other ones that I always honor are request a song and especially request a dance because it makes all three of us move. So just
Uh,
wanted to let you guys know. Continue, Brian.
that's
mm.
awesome. I dig this. And let me let me just say I felt like I still feel like fresh meat on here. So thank you guys for making this exciting every goddamn time I'm on here. I'm super nervous now, of course, because I'm around like these people that like have been so instrumental in putting so many awesome things together here already, and their personalities just kick ass. So I'll be around them. But
Yours does as well, my friend.
How sweet, fresh meat.
fresh meat.
It gets sentimental, and then we gotta have, oh, let's not touch
Oh,
that.
oh,
Oh, okay.
heavens
I
to
just got
Murgatroyd.
electrocuted, guys.
What was that?
That sounded exhilarating. Can I have
It
more?
really was. It really was. Support. I got your support. And then he sends a Lamaste. I love you, Jeremy. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. And Hylan,
Oh
great
my
to see you.
gosh.
No touchy. No touchy.
Yeah, it's
Um,
when I was fresh meat in music. I guess it must have been when I was like super young and in diapers or whatnot. So I can't say that I've ever been unfamiliar with wanting to sing. But when I really got into it, I was living in New York, and I remember taking so much advice from my grandfather. Thank you, Dad, and saying, you know, I got to learn from this man. He's been instrumental in teaching me what it's like to be a patient individual. He's always, I mean, he's taught English to himself, um, immigrating from Puerto Rico, and then he taught himself the guitar. So I said, why don't I take something off of that fine individual right there? So I tried, and I did what I could. But at the South Street Seaport, I was roaming around the boardwalk one day with my acoustic guitar, and I was not making much of it, playing Wonderful Tonight, um, if you're familiar with that song. And it was late in the evening, and someone was strolling up with someone very special. And his cousin ran up to me, said, "Listen, my cousin is coming up there, and he's gonna do something special. He's gonna get on a knee, and you need to play a song that's very special for them." And I said, "I got you, compadre. Mira, we're gonna do
that
something."
accent. I'm sorry.
So, and it's true to form. He's like, "Look, mira para allá." He looked, showed me on the tip of this balcony in the South Street Seaport. An entire family was waiting to greet them.
Oh man.
All I really knew was like, "Kiss the Girl" from Little Mermaid and "Wonderful Tonight." So I was like, "Oh, I better make this last." And he was just approaching, ready to get on one knee, and he saw me, but he didn't know quite what to expect. And I started playing this song, and I guess he didn't expect it, so he thought it was magic just as much as his future fiance did, and she said yes. And the entire crowd screamed, and I said, "Damn, I think I like doing this." And that's from then on. I said, I'm gonna just start playing music for people.
I,
So
I just got
That's awesome.
frisson.
That's all the feels there, Brian.
Yeah.
You're kind of taking me down a mushy path here, and I kind of like it.
It's pretty mushy,
Yeah,
but I like it moist.
I do
So
like
are
it.
you gonna play a song for us?
sure, I would love to do that. Thank you. If there's a song, as I mentioned, my grandfather had influenced me with. Um, the first one that I'd like to play for you is called La Malagueña. It's a song that is Spanish, and this song isn't the Malagueña. That's an instrumental, like. It's a little bit more. It's got the lyrics, and it's talking about this girl in the town of Malaga in Spain. It's the most beautiful person that the artist wanted to immortalize, and as really successfully did. I hope you feel that when I hold out those notes for you. This is from my grandfather.
Really looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Qué bonitos ojos tienes debajo de las no cejas, debajo de las no cejas. Qué bonitos ojos tienes. Ellos me quieren mirar, pero si tú no dejas, pero si tú no dejas ni siquiera parpadear. Malagueña, sale rosa, besar tus labios quisiera, tus labios quisiera. Malagueña, sale rosa, y decirte, niña hermosa, si por pobre me desprecias, yo te concedo razón, yo te concedo razón. Si por pobre me desprecias, yo te ofrezco riquezas, te ofrezco mi corazón, te ofrezco mi corazón al cambio de la pobreza. Malagueña, sale rosa, besar tus labios quisiera, tus labios quisiera. Malagueña, sale rosa, y decirte, niña hermosa, ay, ay, ay. Linda y hechicera, como el candor de una rosa, como el candor de una rosa.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
That was incredible.
That was pure fire, bro.
I like the
What?
dancing back there. Thank you. Thank you for that support. Thank you.
It was such bad dancing, but you are welcome, my friend, because the music was moving me.
Wow.
I did
What an amazing voice. Seriously, look at these comments here. Um,
so much.
your your passion and your voice combined with the sensitivity and the intimate, the intimacy of certain parts, but then also to get so big and belty, is such, it's amazing, the dynamics of your singing. So fantastic. That was gorgeous.
The song actually kind of reminded me of a moment my wife and I shared on, I believe it was one of our anniversaries. I think it was our 8th anniversary together, being married. And we were in Las Vegas, and we were at a Mexican cantina, and we just happened to just stumble in. We grabbed a couple of Stella Artois, what you have in the background, and a couple chimichangas. And this band came up and just started this beautiful. And I want to say it may have been the same song, because it was just as you were playing it, it just sounded so familiar. But it actually, even if it wasn't the same song, it kind of harkened back this moment that me and my wife shared together, and it was truly a blissful, just being there in the middle of Las Vegas, in the Strip, celebrating each other. So thank you for that, man. That was fantastic.
Absolutely, Joseph. Joe, I think that's kind of what got me into music. You struck a chord with me right there.
Get it?
Pun intended. But
But
really, it's the ability to connect with people, even if it's not the same memory you're sharing. It could be just as intimate, and that's what's kind of beautiful about that. When I was getting into music when I was much younger and not able to play as proficiently as I can now on the guitar and the piano, I would love even playing as a DJ and sharing those songs, just to kind of go ahead and remind the people, where we came from, and maybe where we're headed in days like this when we hear some interesting covers at that. Which is why I also cover songs too. But I do have some originals, and
We
I'd
would
love to
love
share
to
them with
hear.
you.
We love originals. Those are, I mean, I don't know about you guys in the comments. I don't know how you're feeling, Joseph, but you guys let us know if you're feeling original or a cover. Let
I'm
us know.
feeling an OG original right now. And so you shared a little bit before you play, you shared a little bit about your inspirations and really one of the motivators that got you into writing and composing and singing music is just the passion behind it and the effect that music has on other people while you're performing. Now, long term, as you're writing music and you're composing, as you're getting ready to play one, what are some of the inspirations that you draw from? What are some of the little things in life that you pull from?
Thank you. From artist to artist, that's an amazing question. And I think the inspiration is always changing. So when I consider some of the things that inspired me when I was growing up, and things that are really a continual source of inspiration in my life now, I'm gonna say absolutely first and foremost, it's love.
Mm,
Love is the main thing, because whether that's the love that I have for my sons, uh, the love that I've had for people that are gone or that are still with us but not a part of our life. And I think that the last uh, the last notion of that is it's cathartic, because if I can't express it and feel good at the end of the day after getting it, breathing it all out, I want to be able to at least maybe digest it and understand it a little differently.
I
And
love that response, man. That's so
I
good.
think you guys,
So deep too.
yeah,
This guy won't have a light response. I mean, listening to this guy talk, I like how we're
it's
calling him this guy, like he's not even here. Listening to Brian talk, honestly, I was watching a stream. I can't remember if it was last night or the night before. Forgive me, but you were really getting intimate in between each song, and the way that you were describing them and the feelings that were being evoked just from your words alone, let alone the music that you played. I mean, I was getting all the chills, and I mean, you definitely. You were using words, dude, that I was like, hold on, I gotta look this up in a dictionary. 'Cause they were so spot on, but they were like just the most beautifully written words coming out of your mouth. And I'm like, how does this guy do this? Like, I can't word at all. And you're just like this beautifully poetic speaker, and then it comes out in your singing and in your originals, of course. So
well,
really
that's way too
fantastic.
kind. Thank you.
From artist to artist, though, I have to say, you really hit on something there, and the way that you write and compose is a lot of the way that I draw and illustrate. It's the same way that we're pulling from, but
Right.
we're just doing it in a different craft. Now, I'm a musician as well, but I can't play guitar. But in a lot of ways, I do more art than I do music. But the way that you pull from, just the way you were explaining it, is exactly the way I compose. So good
I
stuff,
think
man.
that's just beautiful, and thank you both, Kerry and Joe, for contributing to that dialogue right there, because it makes, and that's why I feel so good every time I hop on Haps, to be honest, and to be a part of something as amazing as HappsStars right here, kicking off the season with you guys and with
Mm,
Troy, because this is where the magic happens. It's that chemistry. It's
Yes.
something that we use words with, and it's like I don't know exactly je ne sais quoi, but man,
The
that's
je ne sais quoi is the synergy between us all.
I feel you on that.
There's definitely a je ne sais quoi.
I have a surprise, by the way.
oh, I
What's
love surprises.
Ooh,
I have
please
a
surprise
book.
us.
Surprise me, big boy.
That's on point. That voice.
What do you
Let me
what
tell
do you
you,
have there?
this
What
is
do
a
you got?
12-string guitar.
Oh
Ooh.
snap! Oh snap!
I used to have one of those, had no idea how to play it.
So I think I said the same thing. I was like, yeah, I kind of have one of these. I'm not sure how to play it, but I'm like, it's got to be something. I'll just pick it up. It's like a guitar. Boy, this is like not an easy thing to tune. So, so
Totally different
beforehand, I was like,
monster.
just frantically right before HappsStars, like, come on, let's get this here. So, 12-string is something that I haven't played in a while. So I'm just gonna make sure that these two are tuned together nicely,
Okay.
and then I'll
Tune that guitar.
Mm,
And once these two are good to go, I'd like to see if I could share a song with you.
please do so.
This
Is this
12.
an original now?
That's right. So I'd
Ooh.
like to share a little bit of the backstory pertaining to this one, if That's
Love
cool.
it.
Now, the thing, we were just drawing upon what that inspiration was with our music, and a lot of that could come from different places, different emotional backgrounds at times. So, honestly, if you can't tell by now, sometimes Stella is a source of my inspiration. So, I think alcohol and other substances have obviously influenced a lot of the music and the art that we've seen through the decades, and that's why I got the title of this.
I would have never guessed that,
Do
Brian.
you think the Beatles did the
I mean,
drugs?
Yellow
Beatles,
Submarine was
they never
basically
played in strip clubs for people 14 hours straight.
you can't have the
We feel
Stella
you,
without
though.
the
We feel you.
Artois.
But let me tell you, um, I'm sorry if this sucks, but the name of this song is Dr. Bacardi because that's the prescription that I was on
Nice.
back in New
It's
York.
not gonna suck. I'm just
No,
disclaimer.
no, I
Not
like
gonna.
Bacardi.
When I was just going ahead and walking around with a fake ID, I picked myself up a bottle and I was pretty pissed at my father. Um, but as I matured into the young man that I'm a little bit more comfortable and familiar with now that I am, I realized that a lot of that in the lyrics were pointed towards maybe even some of the behaviors I had myself. So, um, without further ado, this is
Okay.
Dr. Bacardi. We'll put that 12er on hold. This won't suck on the 6. Sorry, guys.
It was
I'll put
beautiful, though. I mean, I was sitting here grooving, so let's do it.
I'll keep it grooving for you all. Just gotta make sure it's still going. So you will meet me on that side. Said I got nothing left inside. You take away all the little hope I've ever had. Will spiral down like a dying leaf gone brown. So play pretend and make believe you don't give a fuck about feelings I see. I see. Said time was never on our side. Said I got nothing left inside. You take away all the little hope I've ever had. Will spiral down like a dying leaf gone brown. So play pretend and make believe you don't give a fuck about feelings I see. I see. And that's Dr. Bacardi.
I was muted, but I was really excited about it. Oh, hey, Joe was so excited he had to leave for a second.
Man, I
My
had to go
goodness.
wipe a tear out of my eye because I was just
He had
like,
to
I
go
can't.
pee. He was peeing his pants.
Well,
Um,
there was a little bit that came out, but that's for later. It's all right.
oh my gosh, my friend, the imagery in there, like some of the the metaphors, some of the metaphors there, and seriously, the words that you were choosing to paint that picture and allow us to see what you were seeing was gorgeous.
Thank you so much. That I appreciate that, and listening close to the lyrics, because that's absolutely something that means a lot to me, and for any other artists on Haps that are looking to play their songs or maybe even be a part of HappsStars in the future. It's important for you to be vulnerable out there and not afraid to.
Absolutely.
You could kind of hear that mental struggle in the lyrics of, like, you're not wanting to conform, you're wanting to be your own individual. They're don't mess with me. I'm done with that. I'm tired of that. I'm moving on. And I love that. I mean, it's so passionate. And to be a good writer, you got to first be a good poet. And my friend, you can really combine those words magically. So
Thank you.
good
I,
going.
I
Man,
appreciate
fantastic. Seriously. So much love coming in the comments, and you're
Yeah.
definitely blowing us away. Troy's back here just like,
it.
He's enjoying it. Yeah, I see him down there.
no, you're doing fantastic, man. So good. Do you, and I loved the ending, because what was the very last line of the vocals?
Play pretend, make believe you don't give about feelings. I'll see.
And then it was something about like, and that's the end of, what was the song?
It's like yes, that's right. I remember what you're talking about.
You said, and that's the end of something, and it like rhymed perfectly, but it like, well, I don't even know if it was part of the song.
It's interesting.
I'm gonna go back and replay it and figure it out. Hi,
Yeah.
Gigi.
Seems to be like just different. So I like that you picked up on that. That was pretty cool. And it's
Yeah,
like
the prosody of your lyrics and your music is
Yeah.
incredible.
Passion, bro.
I appreciate that.
There's a difference in playing because you have to play, and there's a difference in playing from your heart because you want to play. So you can
Totally.
definitely tell that you are the latter on that definite spectrum because it's in your heart.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. And I'm just curious. So what else do you have another one for us? Carrie, I didn't mean to like overstep the bounds there.
Oh no, it's all good. I was just gonna tell him, yeah, I mean, if you wanna show us, something else, because you've done a cover for us, right? An original. If you wanna, anything that you want to show us, please, by all means, and let us know along the way, if there's any stories, anything that you want to tell people. And then when you want just a break, for just a couple of minutes, I'll hop on, I'll sing. I mean, I'm already here. I'll sing a tune, to just kind of give you a couple of minutes in between here and there. And other than that, though, I mean, give us some more. Give us some more.
Feed me.
I
Give
would
people what they
absolutely
want.
love. I'm gonna take you up on that other song while I tune my 12 string though when the time comes.
Sounds
So
good.
I appreciate that. And yes, if you guys would be happy to check me out over on Instagram, I'm at Instagram at Bryan Breathes. So I'll go ahead and see if I could go ahead and type that into the
I'll
chat
type
here
it
for you guys.
here.
Thank you kindly.
YANBRYANBREATHES. And this is going to be on Insta.
Is that your journal? Is that your songwriting journal?
This is one of my songwriting journals. Yep.
Can let me see the back of it. It looks like a leather bound one, like the one I got.
This is it's
Oh
almost
my gosh, that's so cool looking,
That's
dude.
so badass. I would want to write every day in that.
Wait. Hold the presses. Are you
I have
serious?
that one. I have one like that one.
Look, Brian,
No way.
we got the same one, bro.
Yes.
What in the heck? Look, I got the thing that wraps around.
Yes, it's so useful.
But you've got the one that's got the parchment. I don't have the old school parchment, but
See,
oh my gosh, dude.
I pick him and choose him
So
some
good.
days. That's so funny. It's like
I want to be part of the club, but I can't find mine.
I
But
love
I have
my
a
journal,
wraparound,
man.
same color, and I want to be part of you guys. This is
It smells so good too. It's like pure leather, but
yes,
I know.
I love that
It
scent.
smells great.
that's cool. It's like your little world of collections and thoughts and stuff. Now, do you take it
Mhm.
with you everywhere, or is it one of those things
Oh,
that
yeah.
you just okay, good. All
And
right.
how about you, by the way? Before
I do take mine everywhere. If I'm at a coffee shop, if I'm at church, or if I'm out and about with the wife, I don't take it into a theme park because of obvious reasons. I don't want to lose it, but I do leave it in the car. So if something strikes me, I can immediately go back and quickly write it down.
Very
but
wise.
Right.
I do take it with me everywhere for sure.
And
I
hello, Mark Goldman. It is wonderful for you to grace us with your
Mark
presence. Thank
Goldman
you
in the house. What's
for
up,
the
buddy?
One Love Award. Thank you
That's
so
awesome.
much, my friend. It's lovely to see you.
Awesome.
Mark Goldman, my friends.
So
I just
tell me
love
more
what
about the
you're
journal.
saying.
So tell me more about this journal of yours.
I'll bring it. Well, I'll bring it everywhere on the beach, with my kids. And you're right. Inspiration strikes at any time. So
It does.
no matter how it comes to you, right?
Yeah.
You just have to be ready for it.
Always got to
Now,
have that there.
I might have shared some of these illustrations on the previous broadcast that I was able to share with you, Joseph. But
I
when
do
was,
recall a couple of those.
I'm not sure if I offered much backstory pertaining to that, but I know it was on in the subway where I sketched a lot of these things.
That's right. Oh my gosh, these are amazing.
Such limited time in that window. You're there on
Yeah.
the subway. You can't tell when someone's gonna hop on, hop off, and stuff like that. So I had one artist teacher who was walking me through painting actually, and he said, you spend way too much time thinking about every goddamn line, Brian. He's like, way to be an overthinker. He's like, just fucking do it. Get it over with. Put it on paper. Just do it quickly. Like, just use the same thing. So I was like, oh, damn, man. Like, I went from pixelating things and trying to care about my stuff to, like, taking the guy on the saxophone, maybe.
Look at this, Carrie.
Taking that
Oh,
saxophone guy.
wow.
It's right there. And then in a week or two, just
Look at the
changing it up.
passenger on the train reading the
Oh
paper.
my gosh.
Other things.
Isn't that neat?
So as I began to do this, I began to get to know some of these people a little bit more. I read one of the books that pertained to some of the homeless individuals that lived in New York, written by an author named Toth from Columbia University, and she called her book The Mole People. In that book,
More people.
she detailed a lot of the underground society of people that we don't know that live and expose themselves occasionally to people in New York, but also are secluded and camp out. So I said, why don't I get to know these people as a street musician? Why don't I document the average New Yorker and at the same time capture the life of everyone that wants to live in between all of this urban society? And whether they have
Seriously, your brain is just like,
I know.
it's creative
Blowing my lid right
beyond
now.
belief.
So I fell in love. I mean, I fell in love with the people in the city. It didn't matter where they were. Everybody had a personality,
Mm-hmm.
and it came out. Their personality came out so quickly, whether it was in their inclusions or whether it was in some of the obvious things, and that made it so much easier for me to accept myself, ironically, and the things that made me rather cartoonish. So
So,
That's
can you
awesome,
be my
dude.
life coach?
I love you guys.
Can you help me get my life together? That is just so impressive. The way that things come together for you, that it's never just these random things. Everything is melding together in this beautiful, like Lindsay's saying, mashup of art and music. It's just incredible.
Thank you. And I love sharing this with you guys because this is literally just an amalgam of your thoughts and the thoughts of the public that I'm just rehashing through the way I digest it. So
This is so cool.
it's scattered like my brain.
That one on the left with the guy with the ponytail. I mean, it's so. Oh yeah, look at. Oh my gosh.
So I got a little better after practicing for a while.
That happens.
But you don't stay good unless you practice, So I wish
Did
Oh,
you
that's
just see
so
the
true.
comment down here? There's a comment that says, "Oh my gosh, you would be great at voiceover work because you have a depth to your voice."
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do voiceover work or cartoon voices. That would be. And thank you, Ed Mark, for that beautiful comment and everyone being so supportive here. I just have to say, enough. I'll share this last bit. I have so many pages of random art, but the last page that I wanted to share with you is just because it was all an inspiration leading up to the next chapter in my life. I realized after having fallen in love that I couldn't live the life that I wanted to lead without having a career, and I had to pick and choose between like art and music or buckling down and becoming serious about something like being a teacher. So I became a teacher. and then I cheated on my career with more music. And I said, I can't get away from it. I loved being in a band and entertaining every thought that may have came into mind, you know, because there is that what if, or like what if I ever or never did that. And I think everyone, especially on here who's a burgeoning artist, wants to, go ahead and say, I need a chance to try at least.
Mm.
Okay, Dad, I love you. Get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning.
uh
That was my dad.
Thank you, Rob.
Keep going.
Oh,
Keep going.
that's awesome. But I'm saying cheers to you guys who are inspired. Stay inspired and
Beautiful, like beautifully said.
Yeah.
entertain those possibilities.
Well,
This
you're
song-
inspiring, Brian, on your own, man. I mean, I'm just
Extremely.
sitting here and you're hearing you write and draw is wanting me to break the keyboard out and just start like composing something again, getting back
please,
into it,
please do.
you know? So you're very inspirational, dude. I want you to know that. And it's just an interesting thought is like the mind of a creative is on a whole another level outside of the norm. It's like we're seeing life in full color as of a Pantone. Does that make sense? Like we're seeing the full
Yeah.
spectrum, and you're kind of embracing that in a lot of ways through songwriting, art, and you're kind of blending the worlds of poetry and lyrics, and I just love that, dude. I just love the mind of a creative because every person that I meet that is a creative it just blows me away of where they pull from their inspiration and what they do with the talent that they have. So truly inspiring.
That feels so good to hear, and thank the both of you for being, obviously we're all cut from the same cloth here, being artists, but it feels nice to have some of those details acknowledged, especially as we have them acknowledged when we share our art over here on the Happs community. And
It's
I think that it makes me feel like it's fuel. It empowers me and it makes me just want to do more and more.
yeah, and if you don't mind, before you go into your next one, um, I was a songwriting major back at Berkeley, and I studied with Livingston Taylor. I don't know if you guys know who that is, James Taylor's brother. And so he was always telling us he's an amazing stage performer, and had some great insight. And one of the things that he said was it's so important when you're playing to watch it land and to watch the audience's reaction, to watch your sound, your melody, your rhythms, your music land on these people. And he said it was like this little gift, this little thing that you have in your hand that you made and you created from the bottom up. And you're literally going, here, do you want this little gift that I have made for you that is all of my, sensitivities and insecurities and everything. And to have people accept that and listen to that and pour over them, and to be able to pick up on those details that you are sharing with them, it's never left me. It's so important to watch that land on an audience and to be able to do that on Happs with so many people all over the world. Yeah, you're right on, my friend. You're right on with that.
You couldn't have said it better right there. Amen. Amen. It's stealing the words right from my thoughts, and thank you. I think that's really what unifies us. And
Hmm.
when I'm considering this next tune, uh, it is being drunk off of the possibilities that we have. Again,
Let's do it.
we'll leave it open to your interpretation.
Oops.
These thoughts divide the spectrum of my feelings for you. Taste like wine, the incense in my mind, and never black or white. I'm giving in, ignite the fire deep inside. Kindle dreams I just can't hide.
Thank you.
Oh,
I kind of didn't want that to end.
I didn't want it to end either.
Wow.
That was gorgeous. And disengage. Like
Holy
the
cow.
words that you pick in your songs are not easy words. They're not typical words that you're bopping along to, and you're like, these lyrics have been played in a different order 100 times. Honestly, it's why am I talking away from my microphone? Seriously, the words that you choose and the vocabulary that you have as a musician with all of these feelings, you've got so many words to explain how you're feeling and to vividly um, paint that picture. So, absolutely phenomenal. And I love your chord changes because there's that obvious influence of, I hear like a Spanish, influence coming through. And so your
Latin
chord
culture.
changes aren't just your standard 1-4-5s. You know what I mean? Like you've got these chord changes from where you're borrowing from parallel,
Thank you, Carrie. Love that.
keys and all that stuff. And so, yeah, just really stellar. I love hearing that blend.
You are on point. Thank you so much for recognizing where the Latin flavor maybe is imbued a little bit there, and contrasting with whatever.
Beta, hi.
Yeah,
It's
Vega.
quite. It's what's up,
Hello.
Veda in the house?
Veda is the one who scouted this wonderful human and was like, this wonderful human needs to be on HappsStars.
I
High
love
five,
So
Veda.
Veda,
High five
you,
to
Veda.
Veda.
I'm here to fight
I know,
Joseph.
You're here to fight me. What's this hug?
The
Can we just hug?
final countdown.
Kidding. Hi.
I'm in love with
Okay,
not a
good. All
fighter.
hugs,
Oh
all
my
hugs.
god, you guys.
You guys.
Oh, I don't want to fight.
Wow.
No. Anyway,
You're
I
right. I do need a hug. You know what?
let's hug it out. All right, we doing this. All right, come here. Yeah, how you doing,
Got a
baby?
kiss too.
How you doing? What's up, Veda?
All right. Yes. Come back to the light. Come back to the
Oh, wait a
light.
minute. I don't know what just happened there, but it's okay.
Darth goes, yeah, what did just happen? Nobody knows. Thank you for the Happs Hug Award, Mark Gage. And just a reminder that if you do show some love with those request a dance or request a song award, those are going to be super fun, I promise you. And thank you for the Peace Award, guys. And what else? We do have a Lamaste Award that we have to honor as well. So,
Wow.
should I just get that over with?
We can do the Lamaste Award if you want.
Right.
Does anybody else want to do it?
I know.
I
I'm not the best, but I'll follow your lead.
Okay. Well, let's all do it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
And again, the only reason that I do this is because Michelle Alexander, co-host of season 1, taught me how to do it. Wait, no. I think I want the other. Do I want the other way? Which way is the best way? No, this way. Okay. So she taught me that what you're going to want to do is go around here. And I used to be holding the nose. You don't want to hold the nose because llamas don't hold their noses. You want to be going for the lip or the teeth. You know what I'm saying? The lip is good though, because you pull the lip up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to go around the head though. It's got to be around the head.
I don't know if I can do
The
that.
lip.
Okay.
Then you do this one down here.
Okay.
And then and that is indeed how you do the
spit at the same time, like
You can pull the lip without going over the head, but I do feel like it helps.
I physically can't do that. You know, I physically can't do that.
You know what? I'm sorry. I was just trying.
No. I invented.
I'm trying
my
to
own
just
way.
give you a challenge.
As a true creative,
You know,
charged forward into that moment, and I exacerbated and elevated the moment to find my own way.
Say it, Beta. Just say it.
Gotta say.
Okay. Sorry, you can pull the lip up with it's like out of context. I love you, Lenny. Okay, so where are we at right now? As a lesbian, that's true. As a $1 bean. Okay, and graphic to watch. I love you, Veda. So really quick, do you want to break to tune the guitar, or would you like to keep playing? You tell us what you want, my friend.
You know what? Let's go ahead and take a quick break to tune that guitar right quick. If you guys wouldn't mind muting me as I just do that in the background over here.
Not at
All
all. I was
right.
gonna do
Sounds
an
good.
original Toonski if you guys want.
Oh, that's awesome.
And again, I don't want to be, just taking over Joseph's life either. So if Joseph, you want to like whip out that keyboard you said you had, I mean, I'm not saying no, is all I'm saying. But
Well,
doesn't have
it
to
would
happen today.
require some setup, and
Gotcha.
we don't have the time for the setup. So
We don't.
I don't have the time.
It's only 90 minutes. What do we do? How does it go so fast?
I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know.
Just sit there and look pretty.
Okay,
Okay, you're doing it. You're doing well.
we're here.
All right. Man, I gotta scoot so far away over here. And here we go. Torn from your grounding, eyes full of fear. I've watched you changing, dreams disappear. Tired of living life in a cage. The world is a much smaller place than our age. Deep in the darkness, there shines a light. Burn like the fire set in your eyes. Too small to live your life in a cage. The world is a much smaller place than our age. And I will be here to chase away your fears, my dear. Your fears, my dear. Your fears, my dear. Fear of the lonely, you're not alone. Problems encountered, feel like you're alone. Too small to live your life in a cage. The world is a much smaller place. At our age. Thank you, thank you.
That was amazing. It kind of sounds a little like Evanescence, a little bit.
A little.
Yeah, I like
She
it.
was my girl.
That was amazing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Lovely.
Thank you, Ella, for the Got Talent Award, and thank you for the Super Heart, Al Sanchez. So right quick, that was a song that I actually wrote as a project at Berkeley, and this is Berkeley College of Music in Boston, not out here in Cali. And the purpose of the song was to write a verse refrain song. And a verse refrain song, if you don't know, is when you've got your verse, but then you have that one phrase that keeps coming back, which is at our age. The world is a much smaller place at our age. So that was at the end of the verses every time. We did a bridge and then again. So that's a verse refrain song where you have a verse and then one line that keeps getting recorded. So, repeated. So that was the project, and I wrote that about a friend of mine who I felt I was losing to drugs. And unfortunately, upon playing the song for him, he did not realize it was about him. And that was that. But it made a beautiful song, and I do enjoy sharing it with you guys. So
That's amazing. I love it. I love the composition of it too. It's
thank you.
it's kind of like got this whimsical fairy tale vibe to it.
I appreciate
cool.
you. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
But
you're
this is
welcome.
not about me now. Let's go. Oh, yes, my
Oh,
friend is
he's
doing
here.
well.
Yeah, he's right there. Look at him.
No,
I have to admit, it reminds me just so much like what Joe was saying, like that power in Amy Lee's voice. Yes, you could be so subtle and lighthearted, but at the same time deliver at the turn of a coin. Damn, girl. Hell yeah. I love
thank you so much. I appreciate all the love going around. But again, this is not about me. Thank y'all for the compliments. Let's get our main man back on here so we can hear some more tunes now that his guitar is tuned.
Yes. So I just to share a little bit more of my story with you guys, I absolutely loved writing those originals, but like I said before, I just couldn't stop playing covers, you know. So I had the opportunity after getting a little bit more stable in my life to play professionally, covering with a bunch of guys who did classic rock and blues along the way, and these are one of the songs that always remind me of them. So I'm gonna share that with you. We'll see you on a 12 string.
12 string. Ooh,
Tune out.
high roller.
Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's so they say it'll rain sunny day. I know, shining down like a water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Yesterday, days before, sun is cold, rain is hard, and I know been that way for all my time. Forever on it goes through the circle, fast and slow, and I know, well, I can't stop, and now you wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Well, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day.
Ow!
Thank
I always
you. That's a
ow
little
before I'm
12-string
unmuted.
guitar for you guys. I love
There's
playing
something
this.
so magical about a 12 string. I mean, honestly, it's got such a full sound to it, and you can do so much more with it. And man, that was incredible.
Thank you. Thank
I
you
always
so
love me some John Fogerty anyway. I'm kind of a sucker for, good old CCR and old school Fogerty.
I hear you on that.
That's awesome.
Preach it, baby.
Feels like it it just feels so damn good to play songs like that, especially after it's been so rainy over here, and after we all maybe have a little cabin fever over this past year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit of an understatement.
Biggest understatement of
Mm,
2020 and 2021, my
You
friend.
ain't
No,
kidding.
I'm kidding. But you're doing your thing. Look at you. You got your Stella. You got a smile on your face every time you come on, and nothing but positivity to spread. So, I mean, it's just a pleasure to have you.
I got a question for Bryan.
Sure.
I want to ask, like, when you, what is on Bryan's playlist when you're in your commute or you're out and about and you got your AirPods or your headphones on? What are some of the bands or artists that you like, that you pull inspiration from?
I love that you're asking me that. I was gonna wear the shirt for my favorite bands tonight, but I was like, uh, hmm, I don't know.
Well, I kind of like the
I
Florida
like
vibe
this
you're
one.
rocking right now. Yeah,
I like this one a lot.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you. My sons picked it out for me because they said it reminds them of Jurassic Park. But
God.
It does. It does.
I will I'll admit that a lot of what's on my playlist is actually what you guys on Happs request that I don't know yet. So there's a part
Ooh.
of it that's me learning. And that's an engaging factor for me right there. Like a good 20 minutes to be honest. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'll keep it real.
Please be honest.
Sometimes I'm like, all right, this is not gonna fucking work. This song is done.
Yep.
I'm gonna apologize to the person. We'll find another one. But
There's
then
always going to be a few.
you're
Yeah.
hooked. There's some songs that are that other few that you're like, why didn't I hear this before or meet that person
Yep.
to tell me all these other songs before? And that's when I just get hooked on things like this and the amazing people that I've met through here. So that's one part of my playlist. The other
That's
part,
really cool.
honestly, I really like this is going to be a little bit private on my part, but I like musicals. I like show tunes too. So
What kind of show
Mm.
tunes? What's your what are a few of your favorite shows?
I know that when it comes to Broadway, I memorized everything from Les Mis and from anything as crazy as like niche as like Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh my God. I
Embarrassing
love
as
that
it
one. I
possible.
love Andrew Lloyd Webber, so
Yeah, so
Wow.
I've learned all of that stuff, and that's like where my younger voice like had emerged. So like when uh you get the uh Les Miserables voice from Jean Valjean or Marius when they're going like, "Oh God, for shame, I would not even know your name." That's like that's all the practice that I've tried to like have when I was younger, and like that's what I was aiming for. And I was like, by the time I hit puberty, I was like, that ain't gonna work.
you do have to shift your voice totally.
I was like,
Um,
yeah, total shift.
Show
I
tunes,
mean,
though. I mean, I've been listening
that's
to Dear
incredible
Evan
though. I love
Hansen.
knowing that you know musicals, and I've got something in my mind that is going to happen before the show ends. But that's really, really, really cool and not intimate. Tell everyone. Be like, I love Broadway, but I'm straight. I love Broadway. You know, so
Fuck yes.
It's funny that you said show tunes, though, because I've been listening to the Dear Evan Hansen score,
Oh no.
that
which
is
is
an
there's a movie
amazing
coming out
one.
about it right now. Oh my gosh, that is such a good soundtrack. But it is not about Dear Evan Hansen. This is about Bryan Ramirez.
It is indeed.
So, but so you have another originale that you would like to play? Is there
um,
anything else cooking?
you know, there's definitely some other tunes I'm thinking of here, and you know,
Cover or original, whatever you
Yeah,
feel like is going
either
to
one.
showcase your voice, you choose, my friend. What you think everyone's going to enjoy.
honest, like and I'd like to make sure that I'm just doing everyone justice here. So I've kept everybody that's tuning in mind, to be as transparent as possible. So I'm not sure what the time constraints I'm working with right here are, but
Not many.
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and say this song is for everyone on Happs
Oh,
because
wow.
when I talked about it and I spoke about this with my family because I've been watching my sons for about 2 weeks nonstop now. That lots of crazy family health issues and just responsible for them like 200%. And just sharing thoughts out in the open. And it's a song I always play for my sons. And my son, he went, "Daddy," and he's gonna be 4. I went, "Daddy." He goes, "No, you play it for your friends, because you always play it for us." And I said, "Dean, you know what? Fine, I love you. That's all my love for you. But if I could pay that forward, then this is not me. So for everyone on Happs, this is from my sons to you." And it's gonna be on piano.
Gorgeous. Can't wait.
Thank you, guys. And one more time, cheers. Thank you for the opportunity here on HappsStars. Of course, making tonight possible. Salud.
Come stop your crying, it'll be alright. Take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. You'll be in my heart. You'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart always. Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just can't trust what they can't explain. I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not so different at all. And you'll be in my heart. You'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Don't listen to them, what do they know? We need each other to have to hold. They'll see in time. And I know when destiny calls you, you must be strong. May not be with you, but you gotta hold on. They'll see in time. And I know we'll show it together, and you'll be in my heart. You'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart always. Always. I'll be with you. I'll be there for you always. Always and always. Just look over your shoulder. Look over your shoulder. Look over your shoulder. I'll be there. Oh,
The song choice,
Holy cow.
the dynamics,
The range.
the range.
Yes.
I mean, somebody get this guy not only a record deal, but get him on Disney. Get him doing
America's Got
voiceover
Talent.
work.
He needs to be on America's Got
Get
Talent.
him on America's Got Talent. Get him on The Voice. This guy needs to be everywhere. Honestly, I don't mean to cut you off, Joe. I know you've got some words
Mm-mm.
too.
No, I'm just flowing with you. No.
I'm
I'm
just
good.
like I'm blown away just because your voice sounded so pitch perfect on that last song. Not that it doesn't always, but like you have expectations when you hear that song, and to hear them delivered and then some, you know what I mean, and to hear that passion that you always do have. What a cover! I've got to say, you do that one such justice. Absolutely incredible. Seriously.
Thank
Whew.
you.
I kind of got goosebumps on top of my
Me
goosebumps,
too.
to be real with you, because my wife and I are huge Disney fans.
Mm-hmm.
Her a lot more than me, and that's one of her favorite songs.
Tarzan would be proud.
Tarzan would be proud. That's amazing. That's so good. Phil Collins cover, right?
That's right, Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Indeed, and
So good.
and just answering some of the questions in the chat. No, I have never tried out for AGT, America's Got Talent, or The Voice thus far. I heard the lines are long, but hey, if there's any time to do it, it might as well be when we all have kind of a brief kind of break from work, right?
Yep.
So.
Well, AGTauditions.com auditions went live yesterday for the next season. Just letting you know.
It's true. The Voice actually is casting right now as well, so you can absolutely go and do it online. So, you know, I've been to a couple cattle calls, and so yeah, definitely the way to go.
That's cool.
That was phenomenal. That was phenomenal, man.
Thank you. Thank
I was like, where do we go from now? You know?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't even know what to do. Do you wanna do one more? Would you like me to play one to break it up, and then you can finish us out? What would you like?
I would love that. Anything that you guys are open for. You know, I'm just here to enjoy every ounce of it. You guys just make me feel like $1 million. Thank you. It's been so much fun, like just reading everything that everyone you're saying, tuning in. So thanks everybody for tuning in thus far too. Check it
Don't
out.
worry, we're not going anywhere just yet.
No.
I don't want to take away from Bryan, obviously. I never do, but I wanted to play some Les Mis for you on piano. And
God, yes.
so
Yes.
I was hoping maybe I could do that, and then you can close out with another song or two. Okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Very cool. Stay on screen with me though. I love the pip. Okay, so I haven't done this one in a while, but I used to do it, so we're going to assume that we can still do it, right? Because that's the way it goes. All right, so Les Mis. Forgive me for coughing right into the microphone. Come on, you can do this. You can do it. All right.
What's up, Chris?
Froze.
Chris Gales.
Chris, you made it. I knew you'd be gigging, but I didn't know if you'd make it or not. Yay. Hi. Okay, here we go. $1 billion show, huh?
Wow.
Happs
We're ready to
continues
retire,
to
Carrie.
Okay. I'm sorry?
I said, we're ready to retire now. $1 billion.
All right, here we go. Tell me how the mix is with the piano if you need it louder. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dreamed he'd come to me, that we would live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has killed the dream I
Wow.
Thanks,
Holy
guys.
cow.
That was amazing.
I
Thank
haven't heard that
you.
song in a while. That's so good, Carrie.
I love that song,
Well,
right?
just
Whew.
It gives me goosebumps. I'm
yeah.
getting a lot of goosebumps tonight. What the heck?
I know. Frisson, as the French call it.
Jeez.
The goosebumps are the frisson. So if you see me say frizzen, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, let me just go back really, really quickly. I hate to miss comments. Okay, so I've got 5 hours until work. Oh, jeez. This is worth the lack of sleep. I love your dedication. Thank you. Okay, la da 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 da. Y'all are talking. Good for you. I'm glad you guys are chit chatting. Thank you for the Got Pipes Award. Ah, and for the Wow Award. Wow. And holy shiitake mushroom. Taco Claus, the vibes, my arms have been perma-frizzen all show. I love it. Honorable the dollar bean, you know it. Major feels. Okay, very cool. So yeah, just wanted to sing that because if Brian was a show tunes guy and liked Les Mis, I had to. So yeah, without further ado, then let's have him wrap up the night because he is our featured guest here on HappsStars, and I'm just here to fill some time, and Joe's here to interview and do his thing. So, Brian, come on back.
Thank you so much for that gracing us with that beautiful tune. I mean, I've heard it done in many different ways, but gosh, your voice is amazing. I loved hearing that. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And the deliverance, you could feel it, and I think that's one of the most enigmatic characters right there in that whole play. So musical rather. So
Thank you so much. I studied the video very, very hard and watched what she did and tried to emulate what she did. Um,
yeah,
you know, in the movie anyway. So I appreciate your kind words. Thank you.
captivating,
And thank you for the wow.
Yeah, I'm just speechless. I have nothing else to add. That was yeah, just can't.
I just can't.
Just can't.
That's fantastic. I love it. All right, without further ado, Bryan Ramirez, you guys, let's hear a couple more tunes from him. What do we got time for? One or two?
Well, that's awesome. That's even better because I know that this is in the nature of good spirits, and because of that, I recognize that there was a request to keep true to my form. I think that it would only be second nature for me to honor that request, even on
And I
this.
believe you should.
So, I do believe we heard "Perfect" by Ed Sheeran. In name. So,
ladies, get ready to swoon.
Oh, and guys.
The Happs Hug Award.
Sorry.
And guys, yeah, seriously, everybody. Swoon away.
Let's do this on guitar here. Okay.
Was that Linny's request?
That is Lenny's request right there, indeed.
Nice.
Brilliant. What a great one, too.
Thank you
Drink
so
that
much.
Stella.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Never knew you were someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I would not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark, you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess underneath my breath, you heard it, darling, you look perfect tonight. I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, carry children of our own. We are still kids and we're so in love, fighting against odds. I know it'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. My God, I'll be your man. In the future, I see it in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark, you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, angel in person. She looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
And with that, Bryan Ramirez never spent a
Oh.
night alone again.
It was on this night that many women swooned. So
Oh
good,
my
bro.
goodness, that was absolutely beautiful. What a great song for your voice, and what a great request, Lenny.
Lenny, thank you.
That was
Yeah.
wonderful.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Absolutely
That's
fantastic.
awesome.
So here's where we're at. It is indeed the 8:30 mark, and with that, the lesbian community died. Rip. Are y'all just coming on over and switching over, not even to men, but just to Bryan? We
Oh,
What's
jeez.
up,
Look at
Chris?
him
It's great to
blushing.
see
He's
you
blushing
tonight.
over here.
I love watching him
Those
blush. It's
cheeks are
fun.
red right now. You know they
No,
are.
they're very red because
He
he's
even like
being
Stella
swooned
talking. This
on.
is like
Oh, man.
That's why he
Just
hides behind his Stella. Yeah.
drink some more Stella. You'll be all right. You'll be good.
No, it's all good, man. We all love you, and you're getting so much love from the crowd. It's just fantastic. Um, I see Troy giggling too, which is always fun. I see his little smile going down there. Okay, yes, Des, go take a shower if you must.
Oh, yeah, take a cold shower if you need to. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Between you and Veda, yes, he's falling off his stool always. Is this
Mm.
sponsored by Stella? How did you know? Speaking of which, I just wanted to say one more thing. Did you have one more song planned? Because we can go over time. It's not the end of the world. If you're feeling the vibes. Otherwise, if you want to rap, that's cool.
happy
While
to
you're
do anything
deciding,
else.
whilst deciding, I just wanted to say first, uh, that you have just been an incredible, incredible first guest to have on season 3, and I know Joe is gonna say the same thing. You brought so many amazing vibes, and the people seem to absolutely adore you. So this is just really fun. So thank you for that. I also want to say, Joseph, you have just been incredible. I mean, I knew the chemistry was going to be good, but it's great, and I'm just so enjoying doing this with you guys. And also, I wanted to update you guys that we are going to be doing some different kind of stuff on HappsStars this season. We are going to be doing Takeover Tuesdays, which is kind of cool, where different, whoever has been on HappsStars can take over the HappsStars account, and it's just going to be one person. So it's going to be similar to the Happs takeovers, but instead of having a whole bunch of people, it'll be one person. So you would just see Bryan Ramirez live on the HappsStars channel, or you would see Veda Ashley live on the HappsStars channel. You know what I'm saying? So we've got those takeovers that I wanted to let you know about, and we are also going to be talking about ad space via sponsorship in the future as well. So just wanted to plant the seed, and you'll hear more about that in the upcoming weeks. But yeah, so that way, you've got upcoming gigs, albums, tracks that you want to promote. You're an artist, you want to promote, your website, anything at all. We can do that and work that out. So just wanted to plant that seed there, and also just let you guys know about the takeovers as well. So all right. So on that note, Joseph, do you have any concluding thoughts?
No, I just think it's really cool for the Haps community that hasn't had a chance to experience Bryan and his craft first and foremost, which I have already, thankfully. I'm just so glad that we here at HappsStars pretty much gave the platform to where his heart, his talent, and his creativity it can now finally truly be seen platform around the whole platform. And I'm just so glad that you're here tonight, man. I want to say this right quick too. I just love the conversations that we had previously a couple weeks ago, our in-depth conversations on how art is a healer, art is therapy, and whether you're writing a song or you're drawing a piece or whatever. And I connected with you immediately on that. So it's so cool, and it's wild and strange that you're on season 3, episode 1 of HappsStars.
Right.
So I just really love that, and I really appreciate the heck out of you, and I just can't wait to see where you go next. and be a part of this journey with you. So thank you
I
for
agree
letting us
with
be a
that.
part of that.
I can't express this any other way, but damn, I am humbled. I am humbled. Wow. Like to just have received so many positive compliments and support in this past, it just feels amazing. And also, I mean, coming from some consummate professionals and artists like yourselves, Joe, um, Kerry, at Troy, who's just amazing at the production and everything that goes on to make this possible. It's nothing but a pleasure working with you, and also seeing what it takes to make some of the most beautiful things happen here. So thank you. Um, I'd love to play a couple more songs, like one or two songs for you guys. If there's anything that I could play, um, I am sure there's one thing that comes to mind for me at least. But in the true nature, the spirit of my broadcasts, if there happens to be one more burning thing that's just a request that you
Some
guys
burning loins
love.
out there.
Only because I've been playing La Bamba for my sons all day, actually, in like a dinosaur remix. I'm gonna have to hold that one out to another time. But the remix will surface again, at least not for my sons. So
Well, we're needing an encore, so
okay,
whatever you would like. I don't know. I don't know if we have them or not. If we did, you get any requests? But either way, whatever you would like to play,
that's
please,
awesome.
by all
Send us
means,
out with a bang, Brian.
do it.
Give us that one that just melts the heartstrings of everybody here,
So
or what makes us want to rock and roll, or
I dig.
swoon.
Let's check it out here.
All right.
Oh, we had a request. We have for Friday. I'm in love here.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry, Mark. Yes, there it is. I see it.
Awesome. Let's check it out. Let's see what
Very
that's.
cool.
All right.
And while he's getting ready for that, I just want to let you guys know that a lot of times after HappsStars, we have our guest go live on their channels. So we are more than, I mean, not that you need our permission, but we're more than inviting you to use that HappsStars, say like HappsStars after party or anything like that. So if you do decide you want to go live right after that, we can direct people your way.
That's awesome. Yeah, hell yeah. Why not? Let's make the most out of this, and let's do a short
Let's
little
keep the
live
party going on Brian's channel after
party
this.
going. Fuck
Woo!
yeah, everybody. If you want to take any other requests, anything, let's just do it. And thank you
Yep.
so much. That's just amazing. I feel like every turn of the events is just awesome. Thank you
I'm
for
so
sharing
glad.
everything with me, guys. Let's just keep it going.
Joe, Troy, and I feel the exact same way. So thank you so much. Let's do one more. We'll close it out and we will pass the haps over to Brian's personal account so that you guys can make it rain on him.
That's right. Making it rain. Where the rain sticks go.
There it is. There it is. There
There
it
it
is.
is.
So, without further ado, I know y'all are looking forward to the weekend already, even though it's the best part of every week. So. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday and Wednesday too, and Thursday. I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday you can fall apart. Tuesday wants to break my heart, and Thursday doesn't even start. Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, we're here. Sunday always comes too late. Friday, never hesitate. I don't care if Monday's black. Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack, and Thursday, never looking back. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you could hold your head.
you again one more time. My name is Bryan Ramirez. At Bryan Breathes. Bryan. Breathes.
That was
Mm.
gorgeous. Please feel free at the end of this broadcast to put any of your socials in the comments. We can do the same, but you know what I mean? That way anybody who's watching the replay can easily see that as one of the last comments. You know. Hi. My microphone was far away. So, hi guys. But anyways, yes, any and all, you know, promoting, there's no such thing as too much self-promotion on HappsStars. So, fantastic. You're amazing. This was such a fun show.
So much.
Such a great kickoff for season 3. I really want to thank Joe. You've been incredible. Bryan, what an amazing guest to kick it off. And Troy, everything that you're doing behind the scenes to make it seamless and smooth, and everything that you've done from creating the HappsStars channel on Happs to the website, to keeping us all in check, making sure that we all, you know, are doing what we're supposed to do. You make it run smoothly, and we love you very much for it. And another huge shout out to Foamy Homie for the intro video and music that you guys saw, the updated video. So thank you guys so much. We love you guys. This has been HappsStars. And we will see you next Thursday at 7 Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern.
Featured on HappsStars, showcasing who you are. Happs is